What if I told you? The biggest sport on earth is controlled by one of the most controversial organizations in modern history? An organization accused of corruption, bribery, and backroom deals worth millions. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is FIFA. And today, we're pulling back the curtain. Part 1, The Empire of FIFA. Soccer, or football, is more than just a game. It's a global obsession. Over 5 billion fans. Watched in nearly every country on earth. And sitting at the top of it all is FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association. Founded in 1904, FIFA was supposed to unify the sport. Set the rules. Organize competitions. But today? It controls. The FIFA World Cup. Billions in broadcasting rights. Sponsorship deals with the biggest brands in the world. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar machine. But when there's that much money involved, things start to get messy. Part 2, the 2015 corruption scandal. In 2015, everything changed. U.S. federal investigators dropped a bombshell on FIFA. Top officials were arrested. Charged with racketeering, wire fraud, and money laundering. We're not talking about small favors here. We're talking about decades of corruption. According to investigators, executives accepted millions in bribes. Media and marketing rights were sold behind closed doors. Major decisions were influenced by money, not merit. The scandal reached the very top. Sepp Blatter, FIFA's longtime president, was forced to step down. Think about that. The man running the world's biggest sport, brought down by corruption charges. And here's the craziest part. This wasn't new. It had been happening for years. Part 3, World Cup controversies. The FIFA World Cup is supposed to represent the best of humanity. Competition, unity, passion. But behind the scenes, it's often anything but. Take the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. A small country, with extreme heat. And almost no soccer history. So how did they win the bid? That's where things get questionable. Multiple reports and investigations raised concerns about bribery during the bidding process. Undue influence on FIFA officials. But it doesn't stop there. The real controversy? Human rights. Thousands of migrant workers were involved in building World Cup infrastructure. And according to human rights organizations, workers faced unsafe conditions. Long hours in extreme heat. Limited rights and protections. Some reports even estimated thousands of deaths linked to construction projects. Yet the tournament went on. Sponsors stayed. Broadcast deals remained intact. And FIFA made billions. Part 4, Power, Politics, and Control. FIFA isn't just a sports organization. It's a political powerhouse. Countries don't just host the World Cup. They compete for it. Why? Because hosting means global attention, economic boosts, political influence. That's why bidding for the World Cup often looks less like sports and more like geopolitics. Behind closed doors, deals are made. Votes are cast in secrecy. And sometimes, the best candidate doesn't win. The most powerful one does. Part 5, Has anything changed? After the 2015 scandal, FIFA promised reform. New leadership. New rules. More transparency. But critics argue, not much has really changed. Yes, some officials were removed. Yes, policies were updated. But the structure? The power system? Still largely the same. And when billions of dollars are at stake, the incentive to change isn't always strong. Conclusion, the real question. So here's the question. Is FIFA protecting the game? Or controlling it? Because at the end of the day, fans bring the passion. Players bring the magic. But FIFA? they control the stage. And until there's true transparency, the world's most beautiful game will always have an ugly side. Outro, call to action. If you found this eye-opening, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Do you think FIFA can ever truly change? Or is corruption just part of the game?